He looks unfazed. Former President Trump enters courtroom for arraignment. As you guys know, President Trump was faced this week with, I believe, like 30 felonies, allegedly.
An extraordinary moment in U.S. history is unfolding in a New York courthouse as former President Donald Trump surrenders in Manhattan for an arraignment hearing on criminal charges stemming from alleged 2016 hush money payments.
And hush money that they're charging him with, if you guys don't know, is the Stormy Daniels. Do you guys remember back in the day when he was running, we were hearing all this Stormy Daniels, Stormy Daniels, Stormy Daniels, Stormy Daniels. She was supposed to do interviews, a whole bunch of shit. And out of nowhere, it just all disappeared. It all just went in the cracks. And we were all like, wait, what happened to Stormy Daniels? And nobody knew what happened to Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels supposedly, allegedly, got paid like 150 bands to not talk. So that's what he's being charged with, because supposedly he used money from the state or from the government or from his campaign. I'm not 100% knowledgeable on where the money came from, but I know they said that he wrote it off as legal expenses, not going further into what it was. And now they're trying to charge him with saying that was legal expenses, was hush money to pay Shorty not to tell nobody about what the president did with Stormy Daniels. You guys let me know down if you know any more information, but let's watch this little film of him walking inside.
That after he was booked, the former president, and here he is.
And I believe he's the first president to ever face anything like this in history of the United States, which is crazy. And it's like, if any president was gonna be the first for some shit like this, I'm not shocked that it's Donald Trump.
President Trump, will you come speak to us?
Trumpito!
President Trump?
He walking like a stone cold killer. He looked at her and looked away and just said, man, let me go take care of this light shit real quick.
There it is, about 5 seconds, but 5 seconds of history in this country. The first time we have ever seen a president, former or current, criminally charged. We know he's already been booked.
You see? Former or current. Like I tell you guys, it's all fun and games to throw paper towels on Puerto Ricans after a hurricane. It's all fun and games to make fun of this guy, make fun of that guy, Sleepy Joe and all that shit. But when you start messing with the man, when you start telling us, you know what, you guys are right. You do deserve some reparations. You know what? Shit in this country really ain't how it seems. You know what? This country does got mad bodies on his hands. They're like, whoa, 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 Trumpito, 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 Trumpito. Get back on track. We're back to make America great again. Remember, it was great back in the day. We were catching bodies back then. You said it was great back then. Let's keep it how it was back then. Don't say nothing. He kept talking a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And I think that's what opened these floodgates for just, word, this is what you want to do? Felony time. The thing about Trump, bro, is, I'm not going to lie, that YG and Nipsey Hussle song was really good. The YG Nipsey Hussle song was really good. It had me out there screaming F Donald Trump. I kept seeing Donald Trump just saying a whole bunch of crazy shit about my people on social media, but it's like, was we right? Was we right? Did we get what he said we were going to get for voting for Sleepy Joe? Some days I feel bamboozled, I'm not going to lie to you. Some days I feel bamboozled, and I'm like, I don't think he was that wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really think he was that wrong. It's not for me to share my political thoughts on here. I'm not even that educated enough on politics. But what I look into and what I've seen Trump actually talk about, we haven't seen many people like that talk. We have to watch YouTube and watch Andrew Tate and all these dudes get canceled. But to think that there was a president moving and talking like that is wild. Any more footage or anything else? Let's see him walk through again one last time like Stone Cold Steve Bostano. This is history right here, bro. History right here.
President Trump, will you come speak to us? President Trump?
That's crazy.
There it is.
Don't forget that man still has a family, still has kids and all. That's crazy. The criminal is the district attorney. Donald Trump speaks after pleading not guilty to 34 felony charges. That's wild. I actually haven't heard this at all. My ass thought he was still in prison.
Local failed district attorney charging a former president of the United States for the first time in history.
I saw mad memes saying that he was going to get charged with a RICO in Atlanta. I'm like, yo, y'all got to stop playing. Y'all got to stop playing with Shorty because she's not having it in Atlanta. She's not having, for one quick second, I have to double check. Like, wait, hold on. Is it hush money or is it a RICO in Atlanta? What's going on?
On a basis that every single pundit and legal analyst said, there is no case. There's no case. They kept saying, there's no case. Virtually everyone. But it's far worse than that, because he knew there was no case. That's why last week he delayed for a month and then immediately took that back and threw this ridiculous indictment together. Came out today, everybody said, this is not really an indictment, there's nothing here. My lawyers came to me and they said, there's nothing here, they're not even saying what you did. The criminal is the district attorney because he illegally leaked massive amounts of grand jury information.
Trump, man, is a different kind of beast. I'm not going to speak too much into politics, but what do you guys think about all this? The former president being charged criminally in the United States says a lot. Free is when you're a president like that was talking freely. It's like you're eventually going to say something that's going to get the wrong person mad. They all thought it was fun and games. When you got us mad, they didn't care. They don't care about us. But when you get them mad, shit like this starts coming down. What do you guys think about all this? Is it free Trumpito for you, or are you like mad, like, he's getting what he deserves? Or are you just like me and you're going to sit back and watch as this unfolds? I'll continue updating you guys as this starts to come out. If I was a gambling man, I don't think he's going to prison.